Hi, this is Bob Burridge, and welcome back to the Cheap Joe workshop. And I'm here to show you today how to do your impression of a vase of flowers. And we're going to do it really quickly in about 5 minutes. I actually make it all up, quite frankly. I throw a lot of paint down, lots of splashing, splattering. We'll put some blue in here, more water in here. This is kind of a fun way of getting started, especially when you just don't know what you want to paint today and you don't have a still life setup waiting for you. And so I like to come in and just take some paint, stir it all up with a big old ugly brush, throw it around with dots of different colors. Here comes even some black, put some black in here. Becomes so irreverent. And the more colors in here, it gets to be a lot of fun doing this. Now, having done that, so what I'm going to do is pretend this one has dried. There it is. Just got this one fresh. Did this one this morning. Now, here's the part that gets to be really great. We call this negative shape painting. It's like getting this piece of stone. And how do you sculpt into? Well, you get rid of the parts you don't want. Well, I'm going to do the same thing with this. So I made this big mess on purpose. And I know there's a flower vase in here somewhere. Sometimes I'll even take a paper towel and play with it this way, dipping it around, moving it around like that. There we go, something here. I'll pretend they were my flowers. We're going to make this all up. I don't actually have a picture in front of me. Having done that, now I'm going to do the negative shape painting. Here we go. And it kind of almost starts to paint itself. So I'm going to get rid of the part that doesn't look like flowers. It's that simple. So you have to use a little projection here in your own mind here. And I'm going to splash it some more. There we go. And make it even richer. And I have no idea how this is going to turn out. That's the best part about these kinds of quick paint sketches. So here we go. I'm going to start. I can't wait to see how this turns out. So I tend to paint somewhat fast. I'm as excited about this as you are. Or maybe not. I don't know. Here we go. It's just another way of painting flowers. I mean, I know a lot of us, we probably get our tiniest brush out there and start painting all the little petals and the stamens and all that. No, that's not how you do it. That's one way of doing it. And that's something I really want to emphasize here. I'm only one way of doing this. There's probably about 1,000 ways of doing flowers. Take as many different workshops from as many different instructors as you can. You're going to learn something from everybody. Maybe you might even learn something from me. I don't know. Here we go. There's the vase. See it coming together here. Get rid of the background a little bit like this. I'm going to put a table down here. Use lots of paint. That's all I got here. Is just use lots of paints. That's why they call us painters. We use lots of paints. There's the table in the background. I'm going to add a little bit of a shadow here. It helps to anchor it. There's the shadow underneath here. And here and here. It could be like this. Coming back in this side here. I'm not playing with lights and darks right now. I'm just getting the overall silhouette of the piece that I want. There's more of a silhouette painting in here. Here we go. Up in here. Again, I use my fingers a lot. When the brush doesn't want to do what I want it to do, I use my fingers. And paper towels. Pretty dramatic energy here. I'm going to, with a paper towel though, I'm going to come in here and paint the side of this vase. Let's really kick it up. Add a little bit of red in here. This is fun to paint with paper towels. You get it done a whole lot faster. Happy accidents happen all the time. Come in with some more white. If you saw one of my previous videos, I talked about painting a pear. So the pear is going to have a bright spot in it, like a highlight. And the same with this round vase. It's going to have a bright highlight on that side too. There we go. And one thing that's really important is one flower is going to be the queen. I don't know too much about flower arrangement, but I do know they're usually based on a theme and one flower is the main one. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And the way to do that is you make it really big. You can't miss it. There we go. Put a little bit of a drop shadow underneath it. More dark. We'll do the center of the flower. Never put the center of the flower in the center of the flower. Always put it off center a little bit like that. Makes it a little more dramatic. There we go. Put some more color on the background. In other words, you're putting color everywhere. Make this thing exciting. This is not coloring in like a coloring book. It's called painting. So you want to put color everywhere. Some of it even on the canvas. And the good way of looking at this is you've got to get it away from the area that you created it. I can't see if this is good or bad painting until I isolate it with a mat. And for this kind of a painting with these quick little warm-ups, this is good enough for me. Have a good time doing this.